is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Scarlet Knights head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Hoosiers offense comes on the field first today. From the beginning of camp when teams assemble, one of the stated goals is to get to Indy to play for a Big Ten championship. This group has earned the right to be here. Now can they perform on this stage?
Chris, you're exactly right, and specifically with this group, as they told us, listen, they would love to win a national championship, but that's all out in front of them. Their first goal, win the conference, win the Big Ten right here in Indianapolis.
Fighting off the defender, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there as rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
The Scarlet Knights offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This should be fun. A duel of two elite running backs, two of the best in the country. You don't see too many offenses these days, Joel, led by running backs. We've got a collision of two of them today.
Chris, for me, it's very simple today. The back that gets going is going to win the game because these two offenses run through these great running backs, and the one guy that can really establish himself and be productive, that team's going to win.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, he is the straw that stirs the drink of this offense. Over 1,500 yards. You can see exactly why he's up for the Doak Walker Award. He is so good. Great vision. I love the fact that they go to him this early and set him up for the rest of the game.
So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And the same runner's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Here comes a handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Pringle. The Scarlet Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense, and they're able to do that with a nice little run.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Rutgers. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gains just short of the 40.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They finally make the stop right near midfield and first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Finds his man. It's Lopez. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off. Past the 30. Look out, he's breaking free. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few first downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1 in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Now here he goes. They get him down, but a big gainer with a 42. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins. They're able to get him down.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
And the Scarlet Knights are looking to keep this drive going. Trying to find some room. It's Pringle. It's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. This offense cannot be stopped. Might have to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught near the sticks. It's Lopez. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They mix it up with a run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
As we get this drive going, let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Rutgers sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high five from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Trying to find room. It's Pringle. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. They bring pressure, but he gets it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he goes out of bounds, but the ball's now near midfield. And the head coach will just accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. They're going to run it here. And the Salk are able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Again makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's going to hand this off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Tackle made after a big gain.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rutgers.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half. And they get the ball to start the 2nd half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
Extra point splits the uprights. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Hoosiers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow.
He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Now the Scarlet Knights call time. They're first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. The pressure's on. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. We're set to get the 3rd quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Rutgers head coach at the half. Even though there is a lot of outside noise about this running back and his Heisman contention, they can't worry about that in a conference championship moment. They've got to stay focused on the task at hand, ride his momentum. But I can tell you, as a Heisman voter, everybody's looking to see, will he have a Heisman moment today, and will he strike the pose? I'll keep you posted here in the 3rd quarter. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to... It's caught. He's breaking free. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really
headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. This quarterback on fire today. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught behind the line. It's Barker. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught with room to run. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And the Hoosiers will line up to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Scarlet Knights sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Tailback with another carry. Breaking into the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
So Rutgers has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the design run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
When we talk with these coaches...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down. To protect this lead late in the game. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, here on the Rutgers sideline, this running back who we expected to carry the load here today has performed and lifted his team to this big moment. A conference championship on the line, and they expect nothing less. He's been the leader all year, gotten the yards the hard way, and he's done that again today. We'll see if he can close out with a big win and a title late in the game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Pringle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Back in motion now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. The Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space.
Cannot escape the pass rush there, brought down for a short loss. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made, and that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. DB's backing off from the line now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Lopez. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th.
Great. Check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble now. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
He's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. There was no catching him that time. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Quarterback keeps the football. And he stopped the front seven all over him that time. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
The offense really clicking here.
Well, that's a nice pickup, and I love stopping the clock. Now a couple more of those get you into field goal range.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Lopez. They bring him down after a short gain there. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
The sure hands. It's Davis. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He goes out of bounds just short of the 15. Backing up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joe, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds.